Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 6 starts now.
Open up and say, the latest roadside test for officers starts today in Southeast Michigan.
And brand new video into our newsroom shows what caused all that damage at a Detroit gas station. Thanks for being with us for the news at 6. We first showed you the aftermath last night at 11.
Some kind of scene, and now a dramatic new look at what went wrong at the intersection along 8 Mile on the city's east side, sending a fire truck just about into the gas pumps. It had people running for safety. Tim Pamplin shows us what the cameras picked up.
A busted utility pole is the only thing that indicates that something happened here last evening. If you saw the night cam well, you saw exactly what happened. We were here within minutes after the emergency call came out over fire dispatch radios of a collision involving engine 56. Now today we got the surveillance tape and we can see exactly what happened. Top left the fire truck, top right the car, boom! The two kiss, then go their separate ways. The fire truck barreling into the gas station here, bringing down power lines. The young lady in front there just saunters on by. Here it is from a different angle, the gas station across the street. Top left again, you'll see the vehicles collide and the fire truck go off into the gas station, hitting that parked silver sedan, dropping the utility pole on top of that. Now, right after the collision, firefighters hop out, go check on any occupants in any of these vehicles. Amazingly, no serious injuries. A couple of firefighters were checked out, but again, as you look at this collision, it is absolutely mind-boggling. There were no serious injuries. And what this could have been if that fire truck had barreled into those gas pumps. That's the scene on the east side. Tim Pamplin, Local 4.
And it looked like it missed the pumps by maybe 4 feet.
Just a little bit.
Unbelievable. All right, now to the roadside test that has a lot of Metro Detroiters talking tonight.
Right. It's basically a swab of your mouth that officers equate to a breathalyzer, but for drugs. The pilot program ended last November in 5 counties, but begins today in 55 more, including the several in Southeast Michigan that you see here.
Taking part this time, 16 local cities, 2 local sheriff's departments, state police, also U of M police. Jason Colthorpe here to break it down for us. Jason?
Yeah, there's a lot on here, and you might wonder why this is still a pilot program and not just the law. Well, police say had it not worked in those 5 counties, they would have scrapped it. But it's not that it didn't work. They just need more information. So do you if you get pulled over. Officers look for all kinds of signs that a driver is impaired. Maybe they're swerving, crossing the solid lines. But once they spot it and get you to pull off to the side of the road, they now can use a field swab test to check for drugs, prescription or narcotic, and arrest you.
We know it's kind of working. It's something that we want to use. It's a good tool, but we need more information. So what this is going to do is continue on with about 100 different drug recognition experts, and it's probably going to hit every county in this state.
The message here is simple. Police know the law allows people to smoke weed, but this helps them make sure people aren't smoking and then driving. Shaw cites the 250 people killed by drug-impaired traffic crashes last year as all the evidence needed.
I think it will save lives. This is just another level of probable cause to make those arrests.
I would advise clients not to take it for a variety of reasons.
Attorney Neil Rockhind isn't sold on the science of the test, but he also has legal problems with privacy and the fact that it leaves drivers vulnerable to being arrested if they aren't acting intoxicated.
It really tests for things that are prescribed. And so it really allows the police to do a lot more than just act on reasonable suspicion or probable cause. The police can sort of act a lot on guesswork.
And some of these officers have just been trained in this. The ones that are doing the testing are called drug recognition experts. They are the officers, but they have specialized training, which most now get when they go through the academy to become a cop. This new phase of the program, by the way, guys, will last another year.
Now, what happens if you refuse the test?
Yeah.
It's just like if you refuse a breathalyzer, it's a civil infraction with a $100 fine.
Interesting.
But lawyers say that's sometimes wise.
Yeah.
Be forewarned, yeah. All right, Jason. Let's take a look at what's going on weather-wise. This is not the wrong graphic. We are showing you a picture of President William McKinley on purpose because Fun fact about him, by the way, first president to ever ride in an automobile. He was the president the last time it got this warm around here on October 1st.
That was 1897, a good 5 years before the first air conditioning units became available, too.
All right, Ben, record heat, and now a change.
Yeah, and that heat is actually leading to our storm potential tonight. There's a severe risk out there, and it's slight, which is that Category 2. That's for mainly areas that are north of I-69. There's a stripe of marginal risk that extends down into the city of Detroit. So we've got to be watching for that at least to about the midnight hour tonight. As of right now, we don't have any warnings out, and this stuff is much less than severe. In fact, just some garden variety showers and a couple rumbles up here. But we could be, again, seeing that potential for storms even later tonight. We'll be watching it until probably about 12 o'clock. There's a line of some heavier rain just starting to move into the northern part of Oakland County. This is going to start to stack up, though, over the next 3 days. Look at this rainfall forecast. That red stripe, 3 to 4 inches potentially in our north zone. That's why flood watches have been posted. We'll continue to monitor that and talk to you about the big cool down coming in just the next few minutes, guys.
Okay, Ben. A Clinton Township man is charged tonight after the shooting death of his wife. 26-year-old Kyle Wansowick is charged with murder. He's accused of shooting and killing 26-year-old Nicole LaRocca after an argument. It happened over the weekend at a home near 14 Mile and Gratiot. We're told police were called to the home after multiple reports of shots being fired. Police found Wansowick outside in his underwear with a shotgun. They also say the victim was shot inside the home. She was taken to the hospital where she died from her injuries.
Police continue their investigation into the X-rated video display on a billboard in Auburn Hills. The incident occurred about 11 o'clock this past Saturday on a billboard near the I-75 M59 interchange. Police now searching for these two who were seen on video breaking into a shed underneath the billboard. Officials believe the two were able to gain access to the board's content controls.
Well, after a back-and-forth public fight, a local superintendent and school district agree to part ways. Dr. Shelley Holt is resigning from Wayne Westland Schools. She's also dropping her $2 million lawsuit against the district. In June, Holt was removed from her position. Holt was accused of creating a culture of fear in the district. In July, Holt sued to get back on the job and accused the district of racism. Well, today, the school board voted unanimously to accept Holt's resignation.
It was such a massive part of her campaign. Governor Whitmer ran on, as she put it, fixing the damn roads. And her roads fix is now center stage after a deadline budget fight ended with the governor using her line item veto pen in a way we've never seen a governor use it before. Rod Maloney live in Lansing tonight with what's next for the roads. Rod.
Well, Devin, this 45 cents, would you say that's about 45 cents worth of a dollar? That's what the governor is fighting for. She's fighting for it hard, and she's been fighting for it since she announced her budget earlier this year. But here's the problem. Even her own Democratic caucus is not willing to give it to her. All along, the governors wanted to separate road funding from the budget entirely.
$400 million in one-time spending is not going to solve the problem. It is less than 20% of what it would cost for 1 year of a 10-year plan to actually fix this $2.5 billion problem we're confronting.
So seeing road funding in this year's budget had her seeing red.
It's insulting, it's deceptive, and it's not serious, which is the point.
So she red veto penned $400 million in road funding in the budget, a bit puzzling to House Speaker Lee Chatfield.
We agreed several weeks ago to table all conversations about a long-term structural fix, and that's what we did. We gave her record funding for roads that we found within the budget, but she vetoed that simply because it wasn't through her 45-cent gas tax hike. So we're going to have ongoing conversations about what the long-term fix looks like.
The veto had Senate Majority Leader Mike Shirkey unimpressed. In a statement today, he said, quote, "There is no amount of red pen usage that will result in enough green buttons pushed in the Senate to get my governor what she wants," end quote, meaning her 45-cent a gallon gasoline tax. He went on, quote, "We are in no rush to participate in Governor Whitmer's tug of war," end quote. For her part, the governor didn't back down.
Unless they want to run for re-election next year on a dirt roads agenda, I think that they need to get back to the table.
The governor, of course, referencing the notion that some roads should be allowed to go to gravel. Now, in the meantime, there's going to be a meeting Thursday between what she calls the quadrant leaders, that's the legislative leaders, to see if they can first talk about a supplemental budget. They can do that. That's the immediate issue. Moving on to the roads, that's a bigger problem. And we all know that that's a bigger problem, and it could get kicked right on into the end of this year. Back to you.
In fact, Rod, Senator Shirkey's comment really leads us right to the heart of the matter here, and that is, does this move get us any closer to sort of forcing a roads fix?
Well, there isn't much leverage, Devin. I mean, the point is that the Democrats in the legislature don't want to give her 45 cents. So where does the money come from? How do they get there? And that's what they'll be working on. The leadership has said that they're willing to give her some money, but not 45 cents.
All right, Rod Maloney at the Capitol. All right, Rod.
Well, it's not often you see kids this excited on their way to school.
Maybe it's because this time they had some pretty cool company in the form of firefighters and sports mascots. Kim DiGiulio shows us what this was all about.
More than 200 students and parents from Oak Ridge Elementary got together this morning for the annual Royal Oak Firefighters Walk to School, and you couldn't have picked a better morning for this annual walk. Low 70s and crisp conditions as these students made their way to school.
Yeah, I got a free Slurpee. The kids get a big kick out of it.
The kids walked, jumped, flossed, and dabbed their way down Rochester Road for a few good reasons.
Because we want to save gas and not always drive cars.
You know, we want the kids to stay safe as they're walking back and forth to school so that they remember to stop at the corners and not get hit by cars.
These little reminders can go a long way, teaching kids that a short walk to school can promote a healthy lifestyle. And who better to teach that than firefighters and their favorite team mascot.
They are having a blast. They love the characters.
Stand with paws. I want to take a picture.
Well, I mean, there's paws right there.
Yay, paws.
Oh, this is like the most epic walk to school ever.
Yes, it is.
This annual walk has been going on for the last 19 years.
Kids walked with us all the way back then, and now they're bringing their own kids here to walk to school. It's just awesome. I'm really excited about it.
A great reminder for kids that walking to school can be fun and to always look out for each other.
I don't want them getting lost or getting hurt.
In Royal Oak, I'm Kim DiGiulio, Local 4.
Day at school. I always think the firefighters probably have as much fun as the kids
You're
doing
probably
it too.
right.
Yeah, sweet.
All right, time for a check of the national stories you'll see ahead at 6:30 on NBC Nightly News.
Lester Holt live now from New York with what's coming up. Hi there, Lester.
Hi, Kim and Devin. Coming up, the warning from the TSA to air travelers, the important deadline you should know about. Plus, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle striking back against a tabloid, the prince comparing the attacks on his wife to the treatment his mother received.
Yeah, and Lester, the couple, they're taking legal action.
Yeah, the Duchess of Sussex is suing a British tabloid over something involving her father, and the prince had some pretty powerful words about what he calls Meghan's private suffering. So we'll tell you more about that. We'll see you in a few minutes.
Yeah, all right, Lester, we'll see you here just coming up right after our newscast. Thanks. Some new advice about eating red meat. It doesn't exactly square with what health experts have been telling us for some time.
Dr. McGeorge serves up a T-bone of truth ahead in good health. But first, what this man did inside a local church that has police trying to find him. That's next.
Football is all about communication. But one player here at Bloomfield Hills High School does that in a different way.
It's what you want to do. It's what's in your heart and what you want and what you believe.
How Devin Holmes' teammates and coaches have adapted to make this work, and now it's no big deal. Tonight at 11.